Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of What the Chart Says. On this episode we'll be reviewing the industrial sector. We'll be looking at the stocks in this sector and see possible level that we can start buying them. Okay, if you want to know how we'll come across selecting the stocks, some stocks in this sector, you can look at the description section below and click on the link to the weekly review of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. So there I explain how we selected the stock we want to review now. The stock basically are those ones that are showing strength, momentum. This is a technical section, technical analysis review. It's not a fundamental. All right, before we go ahead, let's see our disclaimer. Take some few minutes to go through our disclaimer, but the summary of it is that by watching this video, our presentation, you acknowledge and accept that all trading decisions are your own responsibility. All right, now without much ado, let's quickly walk down to the chart. Okay, this is a Financial Times platform. I'm not in any way asking anyone to subscribe for this website. The normal websites I've been using, which is free, is showing some spurious data, and because of that, I'm abandoning that for another platform, Financial Times platform, to see the chart. The problem with this one is that it's not flexible, it's not user friendly, so you bear with me for what you see today. Okay, we are looking at the industrial sector. Let's go to the industrial first and see NGSE industrial and see the chart of the industrial sector. Oops, index industrial. Okay, now we'll be looking at up to date, the weekly. This is the daily chart. Let's start from the weekly. Okay, this is the weekly industrial. We saw from the summary on the previous video that it declined last week ending 14th August. Well, let me expand that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a bit it's not user friendly actually, so you bear with me today. So what we have is bear market drop last week to about 1,000, between 1,100 and 1,200. So market closed at 1,116.82 for last week. Okay, so but it might be possibly coming down to 1,100 to 1,000, between 1,065, and this is where liquidity is 1,030 thereabout. Possibility of industrial sector to be coming down a little bit is there, but that's nothing to worry about because the low is right here. I say market, the bulls might attack it between this interval if it gets there. It's creating opportunity, that's where I see it. But on the daily, let's go to the daily and see. I reduce it to 3 months. Yeah, in terms of the daily, it's not looking bad. It might not even get back to, yeah, this says good support at 1,100. That's a good support at 1,100. It's been falling. It fell from Monday to Thursday, and Friday, the last trading day of the week, was positive. So that's not a bad one for the industrial. It might not It's a good support on the daily, on the shorter time frame, but on the weekly, it looks like it might go a bit down. Okay, but that's nothing to worry about. Let's go to individual stocks. Now we know Dangote Cement. I've been recommending that for a couple of weeks. Let's see Dangote Cement first. Okay, Dangote Cement. Let's go to the charts. This website is not user friendly. That's why I've not been using it. But we got nothing to do now. In terms of the daily, this is the daily chart. Daily charts looks like it might be coming down to 130 thereabout again. Let me go to the weekly. The daily chart is not looking good here. Yeah, same the same thing. Weekly, why? Let me see, 6 months. Yeah, it's still actually between 125 and 130. It's coming down. Between 125 for Dangote Cement. Let me write it down. 125 and 125 and 130. That's where we have good support level there. All right. So the next one we'll be looking at is Bega Paints. Bega Paints. Bega Paints Nigeria PLC. All right. Bega Paint Nigeria PLC. We are not looking at the fundamentals. We just look at the price. We saw from the previous video that we have good momentum in the market now. Let's start with weekly. Year to the 9 weekly. Oops. My goodness. Yeah, this is like it found good supports at 5. Let me see the monthly at 550. 3 years, 5 years. Yeah, well, 550 is the if I go support at 550. So in terms of what is happening now, if you want to buy, yeah, between if I 6 naira and 610, between 6 naira and 6 naira 10 kobo, 6 to 610 for Bega Paints. Bega Paints 6 to 610 naira. Okay. All right. The next one we'll be looking at is WAPCO under the industrial. WAPCO Lafarge. We go to the chart. What is happening on the chart? Let's see our time frame first. Monthly. What's monthly doing? Oops, my goodness. In terms of the monthly, it looks like 10 naira is the support level. Okay, let's go to the weekly. Let me see the weekly. In terms of the weekly, yeah, the candle last week ended in like a hammer, inverted hammer. That's a bullish inverted hammer. The market is resting a little bit, but for entry here would be between 11 naira to 11. What's the support? 1160 or 1150. 11 to 1150. So let's see the daily. Let me see daily. Yeah, that's daily. Yes, 1150. 11 naira to 1150. That's what I'll be going for WAPCO. If you are not yet there, that's a good price for WAPCO. 11 naira to 1150. But Price might not get there. It might stop at 11.75 actually, but for me, uh, it will be 11.50. 11.50 minimum. That's the highest I'll be buying it. But if you get to 11 naira, I kill into it as well. Okay, that's a Swapco in a nutshell. Then Curtis, I've been mentioning that for a couple of weeks, and I'm, I will not recommend this for now, except there is a pullback. Let's see the chart actually before. Let's say monthly. Yeah, that's monthly. So it's now at 1 naira 80 kobo. 1 naira 80 kobo. I prefer between 140 and 160. But let's see other time frame weekly. Times of the weekly year to date. Let me select 9 months. 180, 1 naira 80 kobo. That is a good support. Yeah. For Curtis, I'm not sure it's to get back to 160 again, but if mistakenly get to 160, between 140 and 160, that is what I would recommend. But if it might not get there again, 170 might not be bad. You see it at 170, but that's not my recommendation. My recommendation is 140 to 160. Thank you. We go to the next one. Boa Cement. Boa Cement. Boa Cement. Boa Cement also is making lower lows from what we saw in the previous video. But let's see the charts, whether you can see more opportunity in 5 years. Monthly chart. Oh, I think it's a new. Well, might not have 5 years. Just introduced into the Nigeria Stock Exchange sometimes last year. 1 year. Let's see weekly. Weekly, please. Weekly. Times of the weekly. Yeah, 38. I think I've been recommending 38 between. It's going to be between. If you want to be a little bit conservative, you say 30, 33. But my recommendation is between 35 and 38. 35 and 38 for Boa Cement. And that is the end of the stock we'll be reviewing under the industrial sector for what happened last week. Okay, if you have any comments, just drop it below. Look at the description section to go to the previous video and see how we come across. We selected this stock we just reviewed. Thank you very much. See you some other time. Bye.